Welcome to the Round 20 NPL Queensland Highlight Show, where we review all the best action from around the state in last weekend's fixtures. Let's get going as we cross to Rafe Griffin with all the match action.
Hello everyone, our highlights open this week in what was expected to be a tightly fought match between second place Brisbane City and third place Sunshine Coast Fire. Fire with the opening salvo, but at the other end Luca Genesi delivered a dangerous ball for Antonio Murray. But it was the Fire to open the scoring, as James Verdon delivered a cutback for Alex Barlow and with clever footwork put the ball in the back of the net. On the replay, and a great finish there by Alex Barlow past Matt Stein. A poor attempted pass by City keeper Matt Stein, aimed at Matt Biggins, saw Leon Dwyer easily pick up the ball and then once past Stein deliver the ball into an empty goal. On the replay you can see the attempted pass by Stein for Biggins didn't get enough on it. Leon Dwyer picks up the ball, places it in to the empty net. Sunshine Coast continued the goal route and within the first half hour had unexpectedly put three against the usually organised City defence. James Verdon the scorer on this occasion. With the second look, Wade Zammit, perfect pass. James Verdon on the edge of the box, puts his shot past Stein. Alex Barlow got away and he looked to add to his and his team's tally. Stein blocking the shot though. But from the resulting corner, Greg Ensley got a free header and the Fire were cruising at 4-0 up. You can see the ball coming from the corner. Hensley gets his head on it, back of the net. Fire continued to shred the City defence. First DJ Firth denied by the woodwork. Then Dwyer sending the rebound over the bar. Fire awarded a free kick in dangerous territory. It's quickly taken by Arneson. He put the ball into the box and Dwyer was credited with the goal. Fire taking a 5-0 lead into the break. A scoreline only the bravest of tipsters would have dared to suggest. That scoreline saw City coach Glenn Volker make some changes at half-time. Matt Biggins moved from the defence into midfield and it almost paid immediate results. But Fire would grab another. Verdon with a well-placed pass for Dwyer, who on the volley seemed to steer the ball with relative ease into the goal. The Fire's half dozen and his hat-trick. On the replay you can see that James Verdon, perfectly paced pass for Leon Dwyer, and he's able to lob it over Matt Stein. As you'd expect, Murray never gave up for City in trying to conjure up something. Substitutes Keto Tahara and Michael Scarf combined in a 1-2 move to further scare the City defence. After initially playing advantage, referee Jared Gillette awarded City a free kick on the edge of the box after Biggins was fouled. That allowed Antonio Murray to score a consolation from the dead ball situation. Antonio Murray, one of the best dead ball exponents, bringing up his 23rd goal. Perhaps the winner not unexpected, but certainly the convincing scoreline wasn't. Fire scoring a comprehensive victory against Brisbane City, 6-1. Fourth place Brisbane Strikers were looking to consolidate their spot in finals action as they took on 9th place Palm Beach at Perry Park. Greg King initially finding the woodwork, and after a series of passes from the rebound, Michael Angus skying his shot over the bar. Not much action in the first half, the only other moment of excitement when Greg King was collected in a challenge. Jonty Richter worried Palm Beach keeper Ryan Meskel early in the second half. Greg King delivered a well-delivered pass for Josh Taylor, but he was unable to control his shot well enough. But the sustained second half pressure told, and it was Taylor who netted the first against the Sharks. On the replay, King with the move in for Taylor. Taylor turns and puts his shot past Mescal. Veteran Shea Hughes was able to bring up the striker's second. You can see Hughes pick the ball up on the edge of the box, and the veteran slots it past Mescal. Palm Beach continued to have their goal barraged. Hughes decided to be daring, launching one from way downtown, and it was all but perfectly placed except for a crossbar denying him what could have been goal of the year. But King and Hughes rode roughshod over the Sharks' defence, and King was fouled in the box, earning his side a penalty. He stood up to take the 12-yarder, and the Strikers confirmed their victory with a 3-0 lead with 3 minutes to go. On the replay, you can see Greg King expertly steps up, gives Mescal little chance. Shouts of handball by the Striker supporters, but the referee would have none of it. Palm Beach with one last chance to get on the board, but the shot straight at keeper Dave Chambers. 3-0 Strikers the final scoreline. Western Pride were looking to take their recent good form to Rockhampton, taking on CQFC Energy. However, both teams out of finals contention. CQ first on the scoreboard with Jordan Miller getting just rewards for recent good performances for the Energy. On the replay, the ball comes in at the far post. Jordan Miller's there waiting and puts it past keeper Steve Purdy. Player coach Casey Weirman forced Energy custodian Tim English into a diving save. Recent recruit Joel Hardwick able to double the Energy's lead in the shadows of half-time. On the replay, Hardwick picks up the ball, able to beat the Pride defenders, and expertly guides it into the back of the net. In the second half, Pride defender Devon Munn headed home a well-placed corner just the other side of the break, putting the Pride back into the match at 2-1. Miller was then able to net his brace for the Energy on the hour. The ball through, Miller able to beat the defence and score his brace. Then Kevin Fraser and Sander Waterland used their strength to win the ball. Fraser giving the Energy an unassailable lead at 4-1. Fraser able to start, and with Waterland then finishing the move and putting it past Purdy. But the Energy gave away cheap ball, and Pride took full advantage through Lincoln Rule. On the replay, Rule scores the goal from the edge of the box, and the final score, Central Queensland 4, Western Pride 2. Far North Queensland thanked their loyal fans at their last home match for the season at Barlow Park. On the field, the Heat were creating early headaches for the Queensland Academy of Sport. A great run down the right for the Academy, the cross coming in, and an uncharacteristic mistake by Mike Breckenridge saw Jack Bladen pounce. On the replay, the ball comes in, Breckenridge goes for the save, can't hold on to it, Bladen scores the opener. That gave the youngsters confidence, and Sam Sibichuara put the Academy ahead 2-0 shortly before Oranges. Sibichuara with a solo run, past Breckenridge, off the woodwork and into the net. QAS keeper Fraser Chambers, he had to repel a couple of threatening heat advances. But Cameron Morrison was able to extract early second half revenge, opening up the scoring for the Heat. With the second look, ball aimed at Morrison. He beats the offside trap and past Chalmers. Sometimes this year the Academy boys would have hung their heads after that happened, but not this time, as Bladen looked for a second. But instead it was to be Sibichuara who grabbed a brace, stunning the Heat defender and the home crowd. Ball well placed for Sibichuara and slides it past Breckenridge. The Academy were then able to grab number 4 through Elliot Ronto. Ronto, defenders hanging off him, and expertly placed past Breckenridge. The crowd tried to get the Heat back into the game, and it worked for a time, as Fernandez slided one home late from a corner. Corner comes in. Fernandez is there. The pace of the youngsters got the better of the Heat again, and Shane Razo could do nothing but guide the ball into the back of his own net. Fast run from the Academy, and just not the Heat's night in defence. And that just about summed up their effort. And that wasn't the end of the section for the QAS, taking some confidence into their match against fellow cellar dwellers this weekend against CQFC, with the final score seeing them bring up their second win of the season, defeating Far North Queensland Heat 5-2. Top placed Olympic were going to face a stern test from 6th place Moreton Bay in their quest to wrap up their premiership after City's slip up the night before. And our camera almost copped one from this clearance. Old foes Tim Smits and Marko Radovanovic getting mixed up in this tussle for the ball, the Jets keeper eventually winning out. Kazuyu Ito knew the right thing to do, aiming to target Smits' aerial prowess. The Jets withstanding vast amounts of pressure from Olympic, but denying both Jai Ingham and Smits on this occasion. Ingham got to the byline, and his cross for Danny Byrne was spot on, but he could only put his chance over the bar. Then Radovanovic, he had to come deep off his line. Ingham tried to take advantage, but couldn't quite get his shot on target. But after withstanding so much defensive pressure, the Jets finally succumbed. Burned with the first for Olympic on the stroke of half-time. On the replay, ball comes in. Initially aimed at Smits. Moreton Bay unable to deal with it, and Danny Byrne into the back of the net. Just the other side of half-time, Smits was able to guide Olympic's second into the net and pretty much allow them to put two hands on the premiership. Second look at it, and it's always going to be difficult to beat Smits in the air. To their credit, Moreton Bay never gave up, and Royce Brownlee with a classy strike past Mario Aparicio put a few scares around Goodwin Park. Royce Brownlee showing his talent, chipping over Aparicio in a well-placed shot. Further scares for Olympic with Jonathan Moreira going close. Smits again with a customary header from a corner. But the winner and clincher of the premiership couldn't have gone to a more deserving player. Captain Denny Byrne, who's put in the hard yards and been around in the tough days at Goodwin Park, netting his double for the match and the winning goal on the night and the premier for the season. On the replay, Denny Byrne with the header on, gets the ball back, and from the edge of the box, picks it up and calmly slots it past Radovanovic. The last 20 minutes played out and scenes of jubilation from the Olympic faithful as they claim their first premiership since 1979. Olympic 3-1 winners and the 2013 and inaugural National Premier League's Queensland Premiers, and no doubt looking forward to getting their hands on the trophy in the coming weeks. And I'll leave you with the words of Olympic President Peter Ioannidis.
Thank everyone that's been part of this journey, and we wish the boys and the coaching staff every success. We wish to thank everyone that's been involved in this, and we appreciate your efforts, and we hope that this is the start of something, so we can build on this. Congratulations on behalf of the club, and we want to thank our supporters for your support for all through the year, home and away. Congratulations.
And taking a look back at round 20 results from the National Premier League's Queensland. At the Cleveland Showgrounds in our feature match on Saturday night, it was a scoreless draw between Redlands United and Northern Fury. Brisbane City 1 versus the Sunshine Coast Fire 6. Brisbane Strikers 3, Palm Beach Sharks 0. Central Queensland FC Energy bringing up their third win of the season, defeating the Western Pride 4-2. The Far North Queensland FC Heat 2 versus the Queensland Academy of Sport 5, and Olympic 3 defeating Moreton Bay Jets 1. So taking a look through the table, it's now Olympic on top on 52 points, taking an unassailable 11-point lead over Brisbane City, who are in second. Right on their hammer in third, the Sunshine Coast. Strikers only a point back in fourth, but then a gap beginning to be developed between the Strikers and Redlands. Redlands in danger of missing out on the finals action, 3 points back in fifth. The Northern Fury and Moreton Bay, they're now out of finals contention. And Western Pride, Palm Beach, Far North Queensland, Central Queensland and the Queensland Academy of Sport already preparing for next year. And taking a look forward to round 21 of the National Premier League's Queensland, and a bit of a quirk in the draw, where most games are being played on Sunday this week. The only Saturday match at the North Ipswich Preserve on Saturday night at 6 p.m. sees the Western Pride taking on the Moreton Bay Jets. On Sunday, the Queensland Academy of Sport take on Central Queensland FC Energy in a home match in Rockhampton. Also on Sunday, the Palm Beach Sharks versus the Far North Queensland FC Heat. An absolute blockbuster at the Sunshine Coast Stadium when the Sunshine Coast Fire take on their traditional rivals, Brisbane Strikers. Northern Fury and Brisbane City meet in a match that will be crucial for City's finals chances. And another blockbuster at Goodwin Park on Sunday afternoon as the Premiers-elect Olympic take on Redlands United. And remember, you can join the conversation on our social media channels at facebook.com/NPL QLD and our Twitter account at NPL QLD. Until next week, enjoy your football.